Alright, let's get to questing. First, let's log in, and then let's get to questing. Welcome to MasterGamingVR, guys. We are doing a bit of live streaming. The goal is to get in here. We have a basement. Huh. I did not see this last time. This is pretty cool. The goal here is to finish up the questing. This is where the aging rack is and all that shit. Oh, we've got a lot of shit in here. Alright, well, this was not the point. This must be our aging rack right here. I wanted was to get out here and get into some of these quests. I don't have sound. Why don't I have sound? There we go. It was not highlighted. Okay. So I think the first quest is to just kill some of these red tails. I think we need 10 of these red tails. And we also need to harvest a bunch of resources too, so we could do some alchemy stuff later. Hey, Phil. Yeah, I've got 2 betas that I'm in that are going on this weekend, so having a split time between the 2 of them. Definitely wanted to get some Orbus in, though. So this should be the Queen's Ear we need. I don't know if I get anything for these guys. If they have any loot or not. It is amusing to kill them. I think mainly I just need to kill these guys though. We'll butcher them really quick. I should probably jump on something that needs the experience, but I'm lazy. I don't really need that. I think I'm stunning them without my shield. I should probably be keeping count of these guys. I'll take that. Quest complete. Return to Marcel to collect your fee. So I need some of those rotospores. I have no idea where they are or what they look like. I think they're mushrooms.
Hey, Master Shadow.
Hey, how's it going?
Is there a way to split stacks if you're trying to trade with someone?
I do not know.
Okay, I just didn't know if you know.
No. I have no
Alright,
idea.
thanks.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Thanks anyways.
There will need to be a way. Or sheep. Alright. So Marcel was the guy that talks a lot. Hey guys. If you're just joining the stream, we're just gonna do a bit of questing. So, let's talk to this guy. Oh, bless you, my good friend. It appears my sunflowers will be safe for a while longer. How fantastic. Come back and see me every now and then. I'm certain those damn red tails will be back before I can even blink an eye, and in those circumstances, my wallet will have need to pay you once more. No. Eats the blades of grass, the tiny folk who lived between the mighty meadows, pasture pass. Okay, so he's just gonna randomly say some shit now. Alright, what's up next? Completed, returned to I collected my fee. Do I have any gold? I have coin! I have 10 whole coin. I have nowhere I can spend it, I don't think, but I got coin. So we need Rotospore. We need to kill basically everything. What else do we need to do? Alright, well, let's just go start butchering things. Right now, I think they are set levels. Like, this quest was to kill 10 of those things. That would be a very beginner quest. And right now I'm level 12 on my warrior, so I'm going to blow through pretty much all of these. I don't know if they give experience yet or not. I don't need the experience, so I have no clue. Let me turn off voice chat. That way I'm not bothering other people as I read the quests. Use caution heading south into the plains. There's reports of vicious wolves prowling that area. I would suggest heading north toward the Lakewood Inn. There's bound to be a nice roaring fire there this time of day. Oh, wait. On the way there, if you have the time to clear out some of the bladed spirits, it would be much appreciated. I'm in. Alright, so there's another quest. Who's this? Scott. Alright, so north is this way. So he wants us to go this way. And kill everything along the way. If I can find anything to kill. There we go. Again, I'm very over-leveled for this stuff. I'm just going to try and rush through it. Oh, I think this is some of the Rotospore, the penis plant. Check my bag. Yep, okay. So a little pink penis mushroom is what I'm looking for to finish that quest off. And I will gladly take all this fishing stuff. I should probably figure out how many of these I actually need to kill. 3 of 10. Hey, there's one of those deer. The abilities on my shield. Okay, so this one here is stun. This, I believe, is my taunt, and I'm not entirely certain what that one is. So if I... So there's my taunt, and you use that by picking this thing up, putting it to your lips. The shield bash, if I come over here, and, well, his hitbox is off. He was a bad example. But his hitbox is over here somewhere. It's a known issue. They're working on it. Let me find one that has a reasonable hitbox to work with. The one in the bottom left is your teleport to. So I point at an enemy and I pull the trigger, and they get highlighted yellow, and it is my warrior's charge. It charges to them and does damage. The stun, you hit them with the shield, and they get stunned for a second. It's just a shield bash. Yeah, the all of the abilities are natural, and you actually do a physical action to use them. No more button presses. That's just information to let you know when they're up. So I could stun him out of that ability if I so chose to, but again, like I said, I'm severely over-leveled for this content. No problem. And then you've also got your combos for the warrior. So your damage combo is swing left, swing up, swing left, swing right, and it does an extra burst of damage. You've also got a hamstring combo, which I don't remember, a taunt combo, which I think is left, right, up. Demanding shaft, let's go back and turn that in. Let's kill spirits along the way. We should be pretty close. So there's hamstring, taunt, the DPS combo, and then a cleave. Any class you want me to play? The other classes I would actually get experience off of. I was just doing this for expediency. Alright, done with that. Let's go turn that in. Actually, let's switch over to something else to turn this in and see if we get experience. So let's go ahead and Musketeer for now. Okay. Give me a second. I am a horrible mage. Take this gear. Actually, we can leave the gear on. I don't have any mage stuff. Okay, so I'm about halfway through level 1. Let's turn this in and see. I already did this. Okay, well, I guess it just auto-completed. Hello? Alpha is alpha, apparently. Walk away and come back. There we go. Oh, yes, you do get experience from questing. Here's the dram I promised. How much did he give me? He gave me another 10 coins. let's go turn this in. So when I am turning in quests, I want to be on something that needs the experience. It's good to know. Right now, there aren't any new weapons for any of the classes. That is one of the minor complaints that I have. I believe that they're just working on mechanics during the alpha, and then content will come later. I'm expecting other stuff to be part of that, other weapons, other shields. Right now, it's just the one transparent shield, and it's equipped along with the sword. Not super thrilled about that, but I would rather see it be equipment than ability. Originally, when it was first conceived, it was... These stairs are tricky. There we go. Seems like you have to come at them from that way to get the teleport to work. Again, alpha is alpha. Hey, big guy. You, my friend, are a lifesaver. Ah, such a delicious smell. You've done well, future high-step guardian. You've certainly won my appreciation. Oh, I almost forgot. A little something for your efforts. Where's my experience? 7 whole coin. Oh well, we'll take it. And another quest. Back for more, are ya? I knew you couldn't stay away. Well, just so happens I have another shopping list for you, though this one is a little more difficult to complete than the last. At your service. I only need one ingredient, but it's particularly infamous for being hard to find. The legendary red truffle will perfectly complement Bishop Roma's main course. It only grows in one clearing hidden deep within the forest of the Green Lady. If you could find even one of those fungal delights for me, I'd be a happy man. I'm sure you've heard of the ghost stories, the Green Lady, the Witch of Mulworth. She dwells near those trees. Rumor has it that the witch lives near Lucia Falls, guarding the forest. Best be careful when heading that way. Well, we need to find her for mage instruction. It only grows in one clearing hidden deep within the forest of the Green Lady. If you could find... Yeah, I'm on it. The festival starts soon. In fact, I'm pretty sure I already have one of those. So let's go over to my house really quick. I think I picked one of those up in the last test. Yeah, the portals for the stairs are acting weird this test. I mentioned that in previous videos, but just highlighting it again. This what he wanted? No, sour bells, blood cap. So no, I don't have what he wants. Okay, well, let's stick. Okay, we do have in here. That's it, because he took all our rotospores. What is this? Piercing arrow. Okay, we need that, I guess. The rest of those are fishing ingredients. Sorry, just a little inventory management before I head out. I don't think I need 2 of these gloves of jungle. I'm a loot whore and I hate leaving stuff behind. I'm not planning on fishing while I'm out. So let me stick these lures back as well. Alright, let's go. Alright, so mage. I'm a horrible mage, and I'm going to do a horrible job at this. So just a fair warning. What is my next task? The red truffle. Let's see where. Into the Forest of the Green Lady. I should be able to find that on my. I need more rhodosphere. Yeah. Okay. So more rhodosphere, kill more things, get the red truffle. Which this should tell me where. Let's see if it falls. So that way, the way I was headed. I don't know if any of you guys watched the interview with Riley, but the reason for the compass instead of a mini-map anywhere is just because you didn't just wake up one day and you were here in this town. You would have lived your whole life here, and locals would just know where these landmarks are. So that's why you get the compass instead of a map. Yep. That's probably going to happen a lot. You go level up a bit on some of these were rabbits. Need to get some gear for the mage. Tracking is going a little wonky. Okay. I missed. That's 47 and 88, whereas Fireball. I guess it's doing more. If I can cast it. Thank you. Okay. I don't know about adding NPC shops. Oh. My wand is way off from where it's supposed to be. Having tracking issues. Okay. So I don't know about NPC shops. I imagine there will be some place for us to spend our money. I know that there will be player shops. I believe that was part of the Kickstarter rewards. Was one of the things that you could pick up was the ability to run your own store. There's more information about that on the interview, I believe. I think Riley went over a little bit of that. So I believe there is the Discord link in the description down below. You can always pop in there and do an @Orbain, ORRBAIN, and that's Riley. That's the dev. He is the best resource for answering those questions. I was hoping to get some gear from these guys. Oh shit. Nope. It's not getting away from him. I will probably have my own shop, yeah. I don't remember if that was included in my backer level, but at some point I will probably have my own shop. I plan to play the shit out of this when it releases. Let's get at least level 3 on the mage, and then we should be able to continue down and fight those spirits down there, I think. It would help a lot. Well, one, if I was good at the mage, but two, if I could get some armor off these guys. KFC, anyone? I missed. I'm being bested by a chicken. And the chicken took 2 fireballs to the face to kill. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's go downstairs. These guys are being stingy with the loot. Yes, it is. Just think, this is just the first one that's being made. Imagine when a AAA development studio, this is going to be the Ultima of VR MMOs, that's going to stay in everyone's heart for years and years and years, but just imagine some of the stuff that's going to come out when like the HTC Vive 2 or the next generation of hardware comes out and AAA developers have had a couple of years to actually have something cooking in development. That's going to be amazing. This is already amazing, and this is just a small team of indie devs. Really passionate, really great guys, but still just a small team. Okay, where are more penis mushrooms? Ah, he got to it first. think all I'm looking for at the moment is more of those Verdo shrooms. Stop it. Of course it's not loot. Well, at least not loot I want. I'm gonna die. There we go. What I am going to be more interested in is seeing how gamers' physiques transform because of VR. I agree, Jason. Yeah, I am a Final Fantasy XI player. It's my first MMO. It's my favorite MMO, and I absolutely loved it pre Abyssy expansions. I really wish 14 had just been a updated graphics engine for 11. So I love all of the Final Fantasy XI inspirations that I see in this game. But back to what Fan Music was saying, I'm more interested in seeing how we change like the physical impression of gamers. How, you know, stereotypically you think gamer, you know, fat guy in, you know, their parents' basement type of that stereotype. I'm interested in seeing how that changes as games like Orbus force us to, you know, basically work out. That whole concept there. And if you guys, has anybody read Ready Player One? In there, at one point, the main character gets really overweight, and he enables a program that forces him to work out before he can go into Oasis. I thought that was a really interesting idea. But right now, whoa. Damn it. God damn it. Talking and not thinking. Yeah, I definitely think that Riley gets VR, gets what is going to make VR fun. Not so much to the in-depth, labor-intensive actions like your VR, where you're chopping trees and then you're actually having to bend over and pick them up, and it feels more like a job than a game, but still giving that same level of immersion where I'm, you know, picking my pickaxe up and hacking at the mushrooms to harvest it instead of pressing a harvest button, or, you know, waving at NPCs instead of pressing a button. I really like that. Speaking of the penis mushrooms, which one is? Where'd he go? think that I killed him. And that looks like a beautiful line over there. Oh, I died, so my alt meter disappeared. I was gonna try and line those guys up and just fire my ult at them. Still have no gear. That's why this is so difficult. Let's see if we can find any more of those shrooms. Yeah, I was part of the beta test for 1.0. I played 1.0. I did the Ifrit fight when it was actually difficult. I still have my cudgel, my spear, and Ifrit's staff, I think. Oh, hey, the foxes are new. I haven't seen the foxes before. The floating, walking on water foxes. Yeah, I did all of that when it was difficult, and I enjoyed it. I didn't like the world. I did have issues with all of the copy-paste, seemingly very lazy world design. But as far as the gameplay, I didn't really have a lot of complaints about that. They did not need to turn it into yet another WoW clone. One of the things that was great about 11 was that it was unique, it was different. Can I reach? I don't think I can reach. This is where I really don't like the nav mesh system of this game. Can I? I can't get to it. Hey, there we go. I feel like I should be able to walk down there. Okay. How much do I need? I need 2 more of these damn things. And then I need the red truffle, which will eventually get to. I guess we can just keep heading down towards there. Part of my problem with the mage is that I don't remember the runes off the top of my head. What are these things? These look like... Nope. Yes, they are. It's not the same as these, though. Go too far? Not seeing them anymore. I love directing the spells so that you can fling it and, you know, make it do whatever you want. I would have mixed feelings about that. Boats, yeah, sure. Airships, I think it kind of diminishes if we can all get our own airship. It diminishes the airship taxi and makes that less valuable. I don't know. It kind of feels like a wowish, gimmicky thing to me, but it could be pretty fun. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't turn down jumping into an airship and being able to fly around, but I liked the airship system in 11, and I like that it's here in Orbus as well. It just sort of adds more immersion and realism to the world. All right, finally got all the spores I need. I don't remember what the town portal is ever, so we'll walk back. Actually, I guess I could cheat. Let me cheat. To the graveyard. Bloodport for the win. So she's the one with the Rhoda's for quest. You're better than any spore hog out there. Here's the potion like I promised. Okay, so we have our first potion. And I am assuming this is a potion of, giant growth potion. Causes you to grow very large for a short period of time, has no effect if you're in combat, and cancels if you enter combat. So you use these by equipping them to your slot, and then it's just down here, and you drink it. So, cheers, bottoms up. Hey there, little girl. This is pretty cool. Cute little guard toy. I wonder what would happen if you drank this inside your house. I can't use the... Oh, I can. I can't open the doors, though. Wonder how long the effect lasts if I were to not get in combat. Oh, that's how long the effect lasts. Okay. Hang gliders could be cool. Yeah. I mean, I would absolutely want it to be something that you earn rather than being handed out on a silver platter. I'm not very fond of games that just spoon feed you content and give you things, and there's no sense of accomplishment. That was one of the best things about 11 is that when you beat a BCNM or you passed a story mission, it wasn't because you were supposed to pass that story mission. It was designed for you to pass it. It was because you spent 3 months getting a party together and leveling up a job specifically for that encounter and farming up the resources needed to do it. Like beating Matt was a big deal. If you had a Matt's cap, that was huge. Yeah, so I'm against just saying here's max level everything, here's flying right out the gate, here's everything you've ever wanted. So maybe flight as some sort of status symbol like Matt's cap. You've gotten all your characters, or you've gotten a set number of characters to max level. You've completed the story. You've done all of the things, and okay, now here, go have fun and fly. I could be okay with that. Oh god, I can't tell you how many times I fought Matt on my dark. My significant other at the time, I remember her trying to do it on her thief, and it was spend 10 hours farming up a thief's testament, and then go in 30 seconds and try to steal from him. And if she failed to steal, it was basically just like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and let him kill me, because there was no way she was beating him. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing now. What are we on? We are collecting red truffle. We still need to slay crabs and firebugs. I'm guessing the firebug is a level 4 thing. I don't know what the crabs are. Huh. So just the red truffle and the crabs? Okay, well, let's go to... Where was the thing that we were supposed to be going to? Yeah, the Green Lady Forest. That's what we're supposed to be going to. I beat him on my dark first. I don't think that I went back and beat him on anything else. I had the test. I was saving the test bits to do it. I had wanted to do it. I ended up, I think, with 5 75s. These are probably the crabs. And Dark War, Monk. What else? I think my Blue Mage might have been 75. It's been a long time since I played. I occasionally get the desire to go back whenever I get those return home to Vanadil emails. I want to run from this guy. Nope, I'm going to die to this guy. And crash. Alright, well... Yeah, Gib, I like the compass. I was saying earlier that the compass is there because they don't want to give you a map, because the locals would just sort of know where the landmarks were. You wouldn't necessarily carry a map. Orbus VR is locked up pretty good. So I'm going to have to reboot. Give me just a second to get back into the game. Yeah, from what I've heard with the... I didn't really like the first Abyssey expansion, and that's about when I stopped playing. But now that the rest of that's out, you can pretty much get to 99 in a day. I can grab a drink really quick. Alright. I am back and I am dead. I'm not surprised. Alright, so I am going to jump off the mage here, because that is not doing so well. I'm not the best mage. I'm going to do musketeer. It's kind of like the mage, but it's not. And I actually have some gear for the musketeer. This is my warrior gear. I'm not going to bother taking it off because inventory space. But I've actually got the level 12 gloves or the tier 3 gloves for the musketeer. So that's something better than what I have for the mage. Yes, the dungeons right now, the ones that we have access to, are instanced. I've got a couple of runs up of the successful runs of the second one. My last live stream, I took the musketeer through. It was pretty bad. It was more just us screwing around in the dungeon. We had two underleveled characters, me being one of them, my musketeer. Ended up switching to warrior at the end for the final boss, but yeah, I've got a couple of videos up of those if you're interested. They don't have level restrictions now. As long as you have the piece of gear, you can put it on. They've taken away the ability to farm up the gear on your higher level characters, though. Right now, you only get the gear that is for your character. So on my level 12 warrior, I couldn't run around and farm up gear for my my mage, which in the earlier tests you could do. You could just sit in there and butcher all of these red hairs, or whatever they're calling them now. They used to be were-rabbits, and pick up gear for everything. Now you actually have to be on that class to get it, which is a double-edged sword. It was frustrating constantly, getting mage gear while you were on your warrior, and not getting any drops for your warrior, which I encountered a lot in the early tests. So it's nice now that I'm guaranteed to get my warrior gear when something drops, but at the same time I can no longer farm up for the other classes, which is sad. Hopefully I'll be able to get some fishing done later tonight too. I want to try my hand at that and actually have some success. Did not get to when they did the revamp. I was headed out the door to E3, I think. No, there was another reason. That's why I missed the last test. I don't remember why I didn't get the chance to do any fishing stuff. The airship looks a lot better from the first test. It used to like blink across the sky. It's much smoother now. I really like the new skybox too. Trading is supposed to be in now, but I have not had the experience myself. Apparently there are only certain things that you can trade. I don't know what those certain things are. I asked about trading in my group last night, and they said that you couldn't trade gear yet. Which is unfortunate because somebody got a second pair of warrior gloves, I think, and I am missing those, and I wanted them. So right now I'm healer spec'd, so my damage is going to be lacking, but my sustain is pretty high. My turret does a decent bit of damage though. I wish you would pick a target and stick to it. that should be the crabs. And I just need to slay the firebugs, which I think is the blue guy back there. Let me make sure I'm on track. Let's see if falls. I think that's where the mage trainer is. All right, that's the Green Lady Forest where the spiders are. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, hey, this is pretty different. It did not have this fog last time I was here. And there are bandits. This is completely different. This used to be filled with spiders. And there's a portal here. So one of the things with the new journal is that you can take rubbings of these spells, I believe. So let's see. How do I don't know how I do this. The idea is that you can take a rubbing of these, but I don't know if it's in yet or not. It might not be in yet. There's no obvious way of doing it, and I'm not going to screw around with it. But that is a teleportation rune. If you put in the quest accepted, forest secrets, hidden deep within the forest of the Green Lady, a camp, that goes away way too fast. But I imagine the gist of it is the witch is over here, and we need to go make buddy buddies so we can learn rune mage spells. These they are. Oh, hey, this is what I was hunting for. He looks like he has a quest for me. Quest completed. Head back to High Step to warn Bishop Roma of the plot. Alright, I have no idea what I just did. But let's get a few more of these. Hopefully they're used for some alchemy stuff. There's the spiders. They're still here. Where's Oscar at? It's almost time. We need to get ready for our celebration of freedom away from Roma's hands. That's it? That's all you have to say? Where is Oscar at? Okay. Oscar's right there. Goodbye, Oscar. I am a loot whore. I can't leave stuff behind. Let's kill some of these guys. Just because it seems like a good idea. They seem like they're up to no good. So one of the other things that I loved about Final Fantasy XI that this brings to mind is I hope that these guys right here have all of the abilities, like that sword and board guy, I hope he has all of the warrior abilities. Like, I liked that the enemies were bound by the same rules that we were. They were much stronger, and they had their own unique abilities and stuff, but, they were basically the same jobs as us. The Journal Spell Rune. I'd say the mage is probably the, well, no, yeah, I'd say the mage is probably the least physically demanding. The musketeer is pretty on par with it, though. Oops, I put it away. Is you would think that holding a, you know, I don't know, 5 pound, how heavy is the Vive controller? Holding that straight out does get tiring after a while. And then you've also got to, you know, grab these, stick them in the musket, grab your chest and throw out the turrety thingy. Whereas with the mage, you know, all you have to do is draw the thing and shoot it. Alright, so he wants Oscar. Does this guy want Oscar too? Everybody wants Oscar. Who's Oscar? I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into this forest and then we'll go back and turn the quest in. Just to explore. So this is where the world boss is. I'm sure most of you probably know that, but I want to know what's going to be that way. Usually those stone walls have popped up where he's blocking us off from something that's going to be accessible in the future. I think they should. Absolute virtue in Orbus. Sorry, Gib. I really should memorize these town portals. Travel would be a lot easier. Loot, loot. Musketeer's gloves. I've already got gloves. I don't need gloves. I need the other things. I feel like there should be a passage up over here. That would make sense to me. I think when we go back, we'll drop off some of these alchemy supplies. I don't know any of the potion formulas, but we could at least make a ruined potion really quick. And either turn ourselves green or kill ourselves. One of the two. At least with the nav mesh, it's gotten a little bit better. This right here, previously, would have stopped me. Now, I say that, and I just got stopped. It's better. It's not perfect. I still kind of think that it just needs to be scrapped and redone, but that's just me. And I doubt that they're going to do that. Thanks, Gib. Have fun on your flight. Where are you going? Hopefully pretty difficult. The world boss is... I forget what her name is. The plant world boss is pretty difficult. You need a decent sized raid to go take her on. And the world bosses are going to be geared for not the zone that they're in, but max level characters, as far as I understand. Alright, who am I turning this into? I am turning this into the chef.
So we got a healer and 3 DPS.
Chrono
Hey.
loves to mooch. If you guys jump into Discord at all, you'll see Chrono and loves to smooch in there a lot. But I still think I prefer calling him loves to mooch. Alright, you. I get your shit. Well, they are famously difficult to find, I suppose. Time is running short. You best hurry. The festival is... No, I got your shit. Come on. There we go. Alpha is alpha. Marvelous. This will go nicely with the sauce I have planned. Oh yes, for your efforts. I get a whole bunch of question marks. What is this crap? Oh, the red truffle doesn't have an icon. I wonder if it's just a quest item. And I filled my inventory with useless stuff. Knight's Emblem. It just says item. Okay. Oh, you were asking about what's tradable? It says whether or not it's tradable right there. So let's look at the gear really quick. It does not say tradable. So they have not made equipment tradable yet. I really feel that they should. Okay, so another quest down. I think what we are on now is... Oops. We have... So we collected the red truffle, completed. We need to slay the firebugs. I think we can do that over here. Collect Knight's Emblem. Head back to High Step to warn Bishop Roma. Okay, let's go talk to the Bishop. Yeah, I've never been a huge raider, but I did like some of the more difficult stuff to do. Wait, this is not Bishop Roma. I'm going the wrong direction. Bishop Roma is probably that guy way back in the back of town that looks like he's an evil son of a bitch. Getting caught up in my cord already. Wireless cannot come soon enough. Oh, and we got a new quest from this guy over here. He did not have a quest earlier. No one sees the bishop without talking to me first. Oh yeah? Watch me. I'm seeing the bishop. I'm hitting a wall. See, doesn't this guy just like scream, I'm an asshole and I'm a bad guy? I mean, that's what he looks like to me. Alright, jackass is facing the wrong direction. Halt! This house is off limits to peasants. I must speak with thee. Was that a threat? Are you threatening His Holiness? Leave now before I make you. Please, it's urgent. Gee, you really want to see him? Huh, kid. Well, perhaps I could be persuaded to look the other way, for a few dram in my purse. Jackass. Fine, here. Have your dram. Oh, what's that over there? I think I saw something moving in the bushes. Whispers, psst. Get going, kid, before I change my mind. Jackass. That just solidifies the fact that I think this guy's a bad guy. What's this? Why is that mark of the Patriot Knights? Where did you get this? From the bandits in thee. Then they plan to remove me before I've even taken office? Well then, the joke will be on them. I shall ready my guard, and we will catch those damn knights and whoever is their ringleader is red-handed. Thank you for bringing this to me, my young friend. Now go, ready yourself for the festival. I'm sure you have lots to do. Come find me after the celebration is over, and I will properly reward you. I don't believe he will do that. Apparently the celebration's over. Ah, there you are, the young hero. I must thank you, my friend. If it not for your quick thinking, I fear I may have spent my days stuffed inside a coffin rather than enjoying your company. I'd rather you be stuffed in a coffin, honestly. Tell me, have you ever considered leaving this village? We could use more noble men and women like you in the order. Here, take this ticket in lieu of a reward. The airship leaves for Guild City quite regularly. I must prepare for my journey home now, but if you find yourself using my gift, come visit me at the University Isle. A job awaits you in my holy enforces should you wish to elevate yourself to a higher station than this. I'm going to regret asking all these questions. The Enforcers are my elite in the Guild City, a proud faction of the Order. They have existed for the better part of 100 years. They are a rank reserved for only the best, hand-picked by the Bishop, in this case me, because of their honor, loyalty, and bravery in the face of danger. You should consider yourself blessed that I see your potential, my friend. Better to be an Enforcer than a nameless guardian in a tiny village. Who are these knights? I love that they've got dialogue options that, I mean, for most people, I think they're probably going to skip by this stuff. I actually like reading the story. I'm not too big into RP. I know I'm doing the voices. It's just, I find it amusing. But I like having story when I play through the game and having a purpose to all the things that I'm butchering. So I generally tend to at least read the quests and know a little bit about the lore. The knights are terrorists and nothing more. They may claim to be patriots, to value the people of Patriel, but there is nothing about their actions that would confirm this to me. Of course, because they want to kill you. I want to kill you. They have stolen, murdered, and betrayed their goddess through the blackest of magics. And now not even cold-blooded assassination is beneath them. These knights are no knights at all. Poof! Nothing chivalrous about them. Thank you for the ticket to Guild City. Okay. Alright, so I think this is a breadcrumb quest to get me out of here. Let's go ahead and double check what we have available. Airship to University. We still have Noah's Ark. We'll finish that first. Yeah, that's it. Alright. We may need to switch to the Warrior to finish this one, but I think we should be able to do it on the Musketeer. Apparently no one liked me reading the Bishop's quest text. Had several people drop off the stream. Can't leave loot on the ground. It is against my nature. I don't think so, but I'm not entirely sure. Hi, Prox. How's it going? That over there, I think, is the firebug, or what they're calling a firebug. Yeah, he's just an elite 1 point. I must have rebalanced him. Oh, I guess I am level 7. That probably has a little bit to do with it. I think I just need to kill one more of these guys, and then I can be off to the city. I wonder, with the way everything else has changed, I wonder how much the city has changed since I last walked through it. I was really impressed with the city the first time I was there. It was huge. The scale was great. So I will take it. Just waiting for him to spawn. There we go. Probably should have equipped some damage spells for this. I'll die soon enough. Alright, Noah's Ark is complete. Let's go turn that in. After we kill the chicken again. Because why not? This guy was straight back in the back. I don't know if I would rather be playing Skyrim or not. I think I might actually rather be playing Skyrim. I've waited a much longer time to play Skyrim in VR with motion controls. Oh, I get what you're saying. Never mind. If we're gonna go that route, then I'm lucky I'm not playing a Legend of Zelda game. Hi! You've proven that you may be of some use to me. Here's the coin promised to you, but if you still have a mind for it, I could use more of these monsters hunted down. No, stop that. Be wary of this next prey you are about to hunt. It will be easy for the tables to be turned. Venture toward the town of Narrow Orchard and Wanderwood to track your next prey, and bag me 3 of each of the following: wolf, skull wolf, sheep, wyvern, adult pigmen, adolescent pigmen. Okay. Later. Alright, let's jump on the airship. Let's jump on the airship. Thank you. Hey there, jackass. I got a ticket now. I don't know if any of you guys watched the... I'm waving at you. I don't know if any of you guys watched the quest video. Hi. Hi. Speak, damn it. Maybe I don't need to talk to him. But I feel as though if he's got a question mark, I probably have to talk to him. There we go. Well, ain't you a lucky one? Them tickets go for quite the royal number. Not every day I see a high-step villager walking around with one. You must have done something very important, or, well, yeah, I guess you could have just stolen it as well. Makes no never mind to me, though. I just fly this damn thing. Oh, you're the famous guardian that saved the bishop's life. Well, I'll be. In that case, before you leave, you best speak to that guardian Bart fella. He's been asking around about you. think he's caught a whiff that you're leaving this place and wants to say his farewells. I think that's the guy up top. So when you see me flipping my hand over like this, I'm actually reading the comments. So I've got it set up on, I forget the name of the thing. It is called OVR Drop. And basically what it does is it hijacks a Steam overlay and inserts whatever window you tell it to. So right now I've got the Chrome browser with the live stream tab open so that I can just twist my hand over, it pops up, and when I'm like this, I don't see it. So I think this is the Bart's guy up here. Yep, there we go. He's got another quest for me. What's up, Bart? Word on the wind says you're leaving us. A journey to the famed guild city to be an enforcer for the Order of Met is a great honor. If this news had come but a few hours later, I would no longer be the high-step guardian, and that responsibility would fall on you. Curse you, child. I'm too old for this job. I can see this guy being the Matt of this game. I fear I won't be able to protect this town for much longer. I cannot ask you to stay, but I shall ask you if you return to the village in the near future. I don't know. Do I have a greater calling, or of course my mentor? The Order brought peace to Patriel and most of the civilized world. If it weren't for His Holiness the High Pope, we'd still be chaos-worshipping savages. Those Janists were destroying our land. The Order brought them low and liberated the people from their infernal trickery. I fear... okay, it's the same thing. So one thing, as I'm backed up against the wall once again, this pops up too close for my opinion, and as I back up and get it to where I think is a good and reasonable position, and then I answer one of these, it pops back closer and I have to take a step back again, and eventually I just end up pressed up against the wall. Yeah, sure, of course my mentor. We'll make him happy. You have spoken what I had hoped to hear. Very well. I will hold down the fort for now, but I have gray in my beard, and my back hurts when I walk. Whiner. If we were to be attacked in your absence, I could not lead the defenses, at least not for very long. Therefore I urge you, hurry home, kid, and stand for your people. To remember me by, I give you this Ring of the Guardian that was passed down to me by my mentor. Thanks. That's the airship ticket. What Ring of the Guardian? There is no Ring of the Guardian. Guardian Signet. It just doesn't have an icon yet, along with all of the red truffles. Okay. Let's stick this shit in our box, and we'll jump on the airship. Yeah, Prox, the stream will be uploaded. Just a second.
Yo, what up, Master Shadow? Thanks still.
Hey, Smooch, how's it going?
Hey.
Okay, let's put this shit away. Does it go? It doesn't go in there. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Guess I will just toss all of those out then. This, I'm guessing, goes in here. This goes in here. Anything else? I don't think so. Done. Let's put this crap up. So really quick, you guys have seen the crafting, right? So this is your fishing lures. So you've got a lure hanging here. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. And basically you just pick up one of these, stick it on there, and then you can finish it, or you can add more stuff to it. You can't add duplicates, but I could add some feathers. I think you can add up to 3 things to it. So now this has got lesser eye and some feathers, and I can finish it. And in my inventory, I've got a fishing lure crafted with lesser eye and feathers. So we'll save that for doing some fishing later. This over here is our alchemy table, and it's basically the same idea with the cauldron over here. We've got all of our different ingredients, so fishing will get us stuff for this. So this is sunfish, green bass, lion eel, dwarf shark. Dwarf shark is apparently very rare. And then we just got our random plants and stuff. So alchemy, from what I gather, this is my first time even attempting this. I've just been stockpiling materials, and I won't really do anything. I don't have any recipes, so I won't do anything accurately. But just really quick, basically, you pick stuff up, you throw it into the pot, and it's going to start cooking, and at some point it's going to change color, and you actually have to time what you put in and when. So you have to put the appropriate ingredient, not only the appropriate ingredients in, but at the appropriate time. And then when you think you're done, you scoop it out. You scoop it out. Okay. There we go. Created ruined potion. So that's what I was expecting to happen. I didn't realize I could use the bottle as an ingredient. So again, you have your bottle, you equip it in a tool slot, and you can pick it up and drink it. And I have died. So you can either die, or you can turn your skin green, or I think there's a couple of different side effects. But yeah. Yeah, the house looks awesome. There is now a basement door to the house. And down here, this is your potion aging rack, so where you can stick potions and age them. Well, I think it's that. Might be this. I haven't actually done it. I'm assuming it's that because that looks like a wine rack. But yeah, you've got a whole other section down here that you can mess with. I don't know what their plans are for this, but I'm guessing that it's going to be more crafting facilities because upstairs is getting a little cramped. But yeah, so we've got the 2 crafting stations here, but I imagine that other crafting stations are going to be downstairs at some point. Yeah, experimenting is pretty dangerous. But at least while if you're in your house while experimenting, you just go straight back to your front door. All right. I'd like it to turn night soon. It looks like it's getting there because the nighttime skybox is really impressive, I think. It really looks and feels like it's nighttime. We need to go this way. Let me just make sure that... Alright, so we got Noah's Ark, which we need to go. Airship to University Isle, and that's it. Okay. So, yep, let's go jump on the airship. We can tackle the other Ark quest later. For that one, we will get back on the Warrior, though. Alright, so now while we are waiting on the airship, I'm going to grab a drink because not doing a whole lot, but it does get a little physically demanding. And I think we're going to order food, so... I'm just gonna sit down here on the ground, relax a little bit, enjoy the scenery. Can I get... Can't get... Let's come over here. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Let me actually... There we go. I wish I could just sit on the edge over there. That would be more impressive. Hey, Maxim. Here we go. One thing about the airship is you can't move around on it, which is a little unfortunate. But it really does feel like it just got on board the Cosm airship in 11. At some point, someone will find out how to jump over the side of it. It's always cool being able to see the areas that you've been to from up above. No, this is the Musketeer. I swapped. I think I was level 7 on the Musketeer. The Mage was getting... Oh, what is that? I don't think I've seen that before. I'm a bad mage, and I wasn't doing very well on it. So I swapped off to the Musketeer. I'm going to have to go check that thing out. The other benefit of actually flying over the world, you get to see cool shit like that. So there's a tavern. That's a tavern over there. It's been a while since I've been in that, so we'll probably hit that up too. Alright, so I don't feel like this is Guild City, but I guess we can jump off. Let's go back and see what that was over there. Maybe. We might be able to reach that. No consequences for death yet. I think that we talked about that during the interview. I don't remember what the result was. No XP loss, no de-leveling. I think he might have said there may be an XP debt, but no de-leveling. They want to make it significant, but whoa. Okay, I just fell through the world or something. As far as tracking goes, I don't think it was the game. I think it was just a hiccup in tracking really quick. Yeah, so they wanted to make it significant, but they don't want to make it too harsh so that people get frustrated and stop playing, which is a hard thing to balance. I'm all for XP loss and de-leveling. That way people do less stupid things. But I don't think anything is decided or set in stone yet. Yeah, that was one of the things I think that was talked about, was gear damage. I've never been a big fan of gear damage, just because I don't think it's a significant. I don't think it's a significant penalty. I mean, most people, once you get past a certain point in the game, the cost to repair your gear is usually insignificant. But XP is always valuable, no matter what level. There's another teleport stone over there. I wish I knew how to take the rubbings. Maybe I need to find the witch first. Alright, more quests. I probably should have just kept on to the city.
Oh.
What's this guy got to say? Yes, you. The sound of a celebration has been going on all night inside. If you want to join in, just reach for the knob and give it a pull. No, wait, not that. Did he not give me a quest? Okay, so he's just an informer. They need a different icon, I think, for someone who's just giving you information versus someone who's giving you a quest. Alright, so a lot of celebrating going on with no one in here. Ouch. No interactable stuff in here. Yeah, this is why I haven't really been in here. It's kind of boring. There's not really anything to do in here yet. So we'll jump back out. Go check the come on, let me down. There we go. Alpha is alpha. Let's go check that thing over there, and then we'll jump back on the airship. I think that's one of the moments that you can say that you've done a good job is when somebody's got a goal and they go, "Ooh, pretty, what's that?" and run over in a completely opposite direction from where they were going, like I'm doing right now. What is this place over here? I was going to Guild City. I stopped to look at that thing and the tavern, and going over to look at that thing, I got distracted by this thing. I'd say that's the mark of successfully designing a world. that people are just going to want to go explore. What the hell is this going to be? Alright, well, somebody had a bad day. This is gonna suck. Alright. It's gonna trick him into healing one or the other. Okay, they're unfun. It looks like this is just one big ruined village here. We probably don't need to scope this out. Oh, but I want the mushrooms. Kind of want that mushroom over there, but I'm not going to do it. No, there's one over here. Alright, let's go back to our original detour. I think it just turned around. That's probably not what we want. Bypass these guys and go straight to that little hut. Looks like it's starting to get close to nighttime. It's very phallic. And I can't get in. So did I just waste a whole bunch of time coming to this thing? It looks like it. Oh shit. Guess we can go see if that's a thing. Yeah. Mage is also pretty OP in PvP. You just charge up that ultimate and one-shot people. But yeah, Musketeer is got some pretty good sustain and some pretty decent damage. And now that you actually set your orbs and you specify which ones you want instead of just randomly getting an orb, it's a lot more consistent, which is very nice. But also, I think that I am higher level than these things here. These are probably like level 4, level 5, and I'm 7. I'm curious to see how the balance will be just running level 1 with no gear through here, going through all these quests. My only level 1 is the mage, though, or was. I think it was level 2 actually. And like I said, I'm just not that great a mage. I don't have all of the spells memorized. Even when I was doing my video on the mage, I was looking at a cheat sheet the whole time, and that's just not realistic in combat. I was hoping that the tutorial would take you through drawing out some of the stuff. There's also the what is it? The rubbings that you're supposed to be able to take for the mage spells. I don't know if we need to find that witch somewhere. Maybe I'll ask around later and see if I can find her. Maybe I need to talk to her first before I can start messing around with that. But yeah, that would be nice to have an in-game reference to those spells. It almost feels like mage is kind of going to be a prestige class of sorts, where he starts off telling you, alright, here's this class, here's that class. What are these little roots sticking up out of the ground? Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. They are something. Alright, we can go. Yep, there's PvP in the alpha. It's arena-based PvP. I haven't actually tried it out. All of my attempts at PvP have been failures. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So Jason said that for all you guys watching afterwards, that the black trees that I was just harvesting are part of the quest to get my first wand. Which I already have, but still. The floating rock drew my attention. I don't feel like it is. No, I had to try. So I feel like this did not take me where it was supposed to take me. So we're going to wait on it and take it again. But I have a sneaking suspicion that it's just going to take me back to the starter town. And not to the big main city. But we can walk to the big main city from the starter town. That's fairly easy to do. The cave by the waterfall, where's that at? What waterfall? That's fine. I think that there's a waterfall somewhere where there was somewhere in this-ish general direction. But no, I haven't seen a cave over there. But that might not be the only waterfall. What's in there? Yeah, this just took me back to the start of town. We're gonna cheat again. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Bad things just happened. My headset is locked to one view. So that's a bug. No matter where I look, I am looking straight down at the ground. All tracking is gone. I am going to need to reboot the game really quick. Give me a second, guys. Alright, alpha is alpha. Launching the game again, running through the launcher. Alpha is alpha. Yes, it is. Right. Very profound knowledge. I'm sure none of you knew that. I like to reiterate. Okay. Plugged my headset in. It's starting to die. This is going to be interesting. Being tethered by two cords. Swap it to the front so that I've got a little bit more reach on it. Okay. We're back. We are at the town waystone. Did somebody teleport me? Somebody teleported me to spiders. Because they're bastards. Alright, well this might actually work out better. Because we were going to follow this path anyways to look for that waterfall. So I don't think the waterfall is that way. I think there might be one this way. Jason, give a shout if you see anything that looks familiar to you as far as the waterfall cave goes. That looks like a waterfall over there. And that looks like a cave over there. Let's spin around this way because of the cords. Okay, wow. This is a very Zelda feel to it. That looks like a very dangerous frog. I'm probably not going to mess with the frog. I am, however, going to try and mine her mushrooms. Okay. That looks like stuff we can take some rubbings of. Wah, wah, wah. This is a pretty cool cave. Here, have a pickaxe in your food. Hey, Baba. Well, don't just stand there. Say something. Haha. Oh, another shell-shocked villager stumbled upon the dreaded Green Lady. So what have they told you about me? That I'm a witch? Well, that part is true. And that I eat small children? That I what? Boil babies? Ha! I can tell you by the look on your face the stories are still going strong. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I am, for the most part, nothing more than an old woman dreaming of her youth. Behold and cower before the mighty witch of Mulberth, although you can call me Tinny. Well, I suppose you'll be wanting to hear about all the tricks I can perform. Why else would you be here? You must be of the inquisitive sort, but shall I show you my magic? How do you know you won't just run away and bring the order crashing down upon me in the woods? It is, after all, illegal, punishable by death, to practice these pagan magics. I came here to learn. Oh, very well. You got me. I'll teach you what I know. You remind me of the grandchild I never had. How can I say no to that face? Why, thank you. Well, first things first, you need some ingredients for my witch's brew. 4 queen's ear leaves and 3 reed flutes. Ah, damn it. Got that? Well, tick-tock, skedaddle already. I think I put most of that away. Those look yummy. Okay, let's go. What do I need? I have a queen's ear. I have branch. Let's toss all this crap really quick. Just make sure I'm not tossing the signet. Okay. All these things I harvested that I didn't need to. I like to keep a somewhat clean inventory. Open. Alright, so are these the reeds right here? That would make sense. But they're not, and it doesn't. These ones are. They look very similar. I guess they're a tighter grouping, sticking more straight up. I think it was Queen's Ear up in the spiders area, wasn't there? I feel like I lost the sound of the game. There we go. I feel like there should have been Queen's Ear up here, but I don't think I see any. Of course, we have someone else harvesting too.
Hey Scott. Hi man. How's it going?
If we really had to, we could go back to the beginning.
There's also
No, I don't think so. Not recently. Unless you guys are that far behind me. have to walk back to town to find some Queen's Ear. How's it looking, Charlotte? Are you still stuck, or am I back in the game? Okay. Thank you, Jason. Wound up in my courts again. There's some over there. Oh, yeah, I think that's just because I am stronger than they are, and they know it. They're feared. I don't see any others. We need 6 of these things? Yeah. Gather quests. There's one. There's 2. Should be 3 and 4, I think. Plus we already had one, so we should only need one more, I think. Let's make sure. Yep, we're at 5. I think we needed 6. Yeah, so the green triangle here is the weakest mob in the game right now. Or the weakest difficulty. So I wouldn't expect any of these to aggro on me. I would be very surprised. Since we only have one more of these to find, it's going to take forever and be impossible. Especially as I'm getting wrapped up in my headset cord. There might just be too many people around doing the same thing I am. That looks a little creepy. This, I think, is going the wrong way. This is going into the jungle. We don't want to go into the jungle yet. The day doesn't seem to have moved any. Yeah, I don't want to get started on jungle quests, and I don't see anything to harvest in the immediate vicinity. We'll come back to that later. Yeah, I would agree. There needs to be a melee class to sate the melee DPSers. I would much rather play a DPS class, but the tank is the only melee class. I'd love to have some sort of I don't know, rogue or something, maybe a two-handed berserker. It doesn't really matter what it is, just some sort of class that does damage and is melee. Get in behind it and stab it. two-handed cleave damage. And there's other melee archetypes. Personally, I would love a Dark Knight class. Something that has a touch of magic and a touch of melee. So there's our 6. We just need one more of those read things. I don't remember what they were called. Hopefully the 2 over there will have respawned. Could also have skills based on positioning, poisons that you apply while out of combat. There's a lot of different things that you could do with another melee character. Alright, done with that. That's a random ass portal. We'll need those for later. I also love, just going to take a minute to say that, I love that you don't have to put it back, that you just toss it on the ground and it snaps right back. It's just one of those tedious things that, you know, other games would make you pick it up, use it, stick it back in a slot, and it's a couple of extra seconds to do that, and it doesn't really add anything to the game. And actually, I think it's kind of fun to throw it away and just throw it, take your compass and throw it at somebody's face. They don't see it, but it feels good to me. All right.
Hey, Master Shadow, am I messing up your stream or anything if I'm questing here at the same time?
No.
Not sure if I can hear you if you're talking.
Oh, I actually didn't think I was enabled. Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Not too bad. This is my first time in here. They just added this, apparently.
Yeah, there's a quest that you get over here from Tinny. But yeah, this is my first time in this cave too. I just picked up her quest, went and finished it. About to turn it in.
There's a lot of unique props in here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like they're all stuff that you can pick up for fishing or alchemy. I hope. At least the eyes are.
I mean,
the eyes are.
Yeah.
I'd like to see those 3 also be things that we eventually get to throw in there.
Yeah, I wonder if that blue flower is actually the model for the thing that we can't find right now. Okay, Mom?
What's the
There's
thing that...
one flower on the chart in your... There's basically a chart in your instance home now.
Ah, yeah, I've seen
all
that.
The different components for alchemy. And I've been able to find every single one except for the blue petal flower.
I might have one. I'll have to look at it again.
It's like... Okay, well if you know where you got it, let me know, because I've been checking everywhere.
There is an area with a great big lake. It's got no enemies, or it didn't the last time I was there. Great big wide open area, as if you're going to the fire plains where the wyverns are. But instead of turning right towards the wyverns, head left, go across that bridge.
Oh yeah, that's the wilds. Yeah, that's the PvP area.
Yeah,
that's where a lot of the rare mushrooms come from.
Okay.
But I don't know if I've ever seen the flower in question.
Maybe there's
a chance. That's
yeah,
cool.
there's some mountains or something in the center. It makes like a big donut shape. I found some stuff on the back side of that, right in the center, and it's some stuff that is the only place that I've seen that. It was about like 2 tests ago though, so it might have changed.
Yeah, last test they actually had it all sectioned off where you couldn't get past the entry area. Maybe they put it back. I'll have to take a look. Cool, thanks.
No problem. Okay. So So, catching up on chat really quick. I like the graphics. I like the graphics too. The low poly thing is growing on me. I think it works for the game and the attitude of the game, and as long as it's consistent, I don't really mind the graphical style all that much. I do know that it's a big issue for a lot of people, though. A lot of people whine and complain about the low poly look. Once you're actually in the game and looking at things, it looks a lot better than looking at it on the flat screen. And there's really no words to say how that feels. Looking at a 2D low poly game, I look at it and think this looks like crap. Actually being in Orbus and looking around at the low poly design, I don't mind it. It's perfectly fine to me. Yeah, I'd rather have the graphics sooner than, or the game sooner than the graphics super high quality. And I think, I mean, the stuff that they can have done with the NPCs, some of the important NPCs, there's a lot of variety and a lot of things that they can do with this graphic styling to still add detail and uniqueness. So I'm all for them continuing with this. Sorry, Charlotte. At least with this, you can put your weapon in your left hand if you want to. So you can be a lefty. So at least they have support for you. So that's something to be happy about. Of course I'm glad you returned, though more so that you returned with the good stuff. My bloody cauldron is out of sorts right now, coughing up frogs and rabbits instead of potions. So here, take this recipe, brew it at home in secret, and bring it back to me. And don't skimp out on those sunflower seeds either. They're what give it an extra kick. Okay, so that's frustrating, because now I have to go all the way back home. And these sunflower seeds here, you can't get them anywhere else. So if I screw this up, what is this? I have no idea what this is. Oh, that must be that other thing that I picked up in the green forest. I hate when the tooltip breaks. It's very frustrating. Okay, so Queen's Ear. Bag of sunflower seeds. So this is the only bag of sunflower seeds that we get. Let's see. Is the recipe in here? Airship to University Isle. Completed. Explore Guild City and find the commander of the Guild City enforcers to report to duty. End of quest. Airship takes you to Lakewood Inn for now. Oh, okay. That's the end of the quest. The airship doesn't go there. Reading is great. So the story quest ends at the level 4 content and doesn't go any further. I should have read that. Alright, Intoxicating Brew Part 2. Tinny has asked you to prepare her an intoxicating brew. Whoops, I accidentally hit the trackpad and started walking. Come back this way. The cauldron she would typically use has fallen victim to some kind of magical sickness. You recall seeing a spare one in your home. Better head back there and see if you can follow the recipe the old hag wrote down in your journal. Okay. So put into reed flute when it turns green, to Queen's Ear, yellow, bag of sunflower seeds. When it's blue, dip bottle to finish immediately. Alright, let's hijack this guy's portal. I assume, yay! Nice. Thank you, Draven. Appreciate that. Whoa, having some graphical issues with the sunflowers. That's weird. Really, really weird. Getting a loading screen a little bit. Something is wrong-ish. Hopefully when I zone into my house, it will fix itself. I keep getting flashes of the loading screen at the moment. Once I get into my house, I'll jump out and make sure the stream's still going. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, it still looks good. Charlotte, you're very angry about the right-handed thing. Alright. Okay, here we go. So, I was going to check for Draven on the blue petal thing. Okay, no, it's a blue mushroom. I knew I had a blue something in here. Sorry, Draven, it was not the petals. These are not the petals you're looking for. Okay, I wish those just auto-stacked. That needs to be a thing that happens. Those need to auto-stack. Okay. Those are in, those are in. One of those blue caps. Can go in there. The sunflower seeds need to be in there. The sticks, we'll hold on to those. This is a runesmithing ingredient. Okay, we don't have runesmithing yet, but it's interesting that we've got ingredients for it. So that will go in this box over here. It didn't look like an alchemy ingredient. So we'll stick him in there, and yeah, we'll leave the rest of that shit. Okay. So, the blue flowers, this one is what he was talking about. I'm not even going to try to say that. Okay, maybe I will. Chytralailtro? Whatever. The blue flower. Okay, so this is Queen's Ear. We needed 2 Queen's Ear, 2 reed flute. I assume that's the reed flute over there. Queen's Ear and the bag of sunflower seeds, which I'm assuming is the bag of sunflower seeds, since nothing else is in a bag shape. We have 2 reeds though. I think that might just be because they aren't stacked. Yes, it's because they aren't stacked. There we go. Okay. So now my table has reorganized itself and we have the reeds in a single place. Alright, so let's hold this up here. 2 reed flute while it is blue. 1 and 2. Alright, so we need to do this quick. And then it's 2 Queen's Ear and the bag. Let me move over here. I'm going to make sure I have enough room to reach over and grab that. Alright, and I'm not going to... Okay, I can grab that. I can grab all of these things. Okay, I'm not going to hit any walls. So blue... No, I dumped it in. I dumped it in. Damn it. Come on. Let's drop those. I think I ruined it. Yay, rune potion. We'll hold on to that. Can I move their location closer? I can. Very nice. Let's take you. Beautiful. Alright, so you can rearrange them in here, and that will impact their location here, making them easier to grab. I like that. and it almost seems like it's inverted. So this is the top left side of the chest, this is the bottom left side of the chest, top right, bottom right. So let's test that theory by moving the sunflower seeds from here down to here, and that should be just on the other side of the queen's ear. Yep. Okay. So let's try this again. I still have this in my hand. All right. So 1, 2. Wait for it to change to green. All right. 1, 2. Wait for it to change to yellow. Is that yellow or is that green? Those colors are really screwy. I think that I screwed up. Again. Let's take a ruined potion. Alright. One more attempt. We're going to do it right this time. This is a learning experience. 1 reed flute, 2 reed flute while it's blue. Wait for it to go green. I didn't realize that there was going to be an aqua. So that I'm assuming is not green. This looks green. 1. Shit. I don't know how many of those I have. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Nope, created ruined potion. Well, I screwed that up. Damn. I wonder if the ruined potion will work. Intoxicating brew. Collect Tinny's potion. Nope, I haven't collected Tinny's potion. Well, I've just bugged myself. There is no way to get another bag of sunflower seeds now. So I'm stuck on her questline. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, it sounds like food is here. So on that note, I think that I am going to jump out of here. It's been a blast. It's been fun, guys. If you got any questions, leave them in there and I'll try to answer really quickly. But like I said, I think I heard the door. Food is coming. My headset needs charging. My controllers probably need charging. I have been running pretty much nonstop all day. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Charlotte, why so much hate for the right-handed people? Well, why so much hate? Later. All right, let's go ahead and end this. And go get some food because I'm starving.